Robert Bigelow is your biggest donor. He told Reuters that he wants to see you to moderate your message before he gives any more money to you. Will you adjust your message?
No, I mean, I think that my message is the same that I've done ever since I've been in office. It's about fighting for people. It's about winning for Americans and their families. It's about leading this country's comeback. And we're going to be bold. We're going to be strong.
Yeah.
I believe in Reagan's old adage that we govern in bold colors, not pale pastels. But ultimately, Brian, when you're in this business, you just got to do what you think is right. You got to be able to look in the mirror, know that you did what you thought was right for the right reason.
Right.
I know that different donors have different views, and that's fine. And my view's always been do what you think is right. Let the chips fall where they may. Some people will like it, some may not. But I don't think you can contort yourself into a pretzel to try to please somebody or another. I think you just got to be who you are.
Right. You are tackling something we're all befuddled by, and that's the pro-Palestinian moments on campuses and through our streets, shutting down major streets in New York. You have pushed to disband 2 pro-Palestinian groups on Florida college campuses. It's tough to do. They're pushing back. It hasn't happened yet. What can we learn by how you're handling this? And are you throttling free speech by doing it as much as I don't want to see it? Do they have a right to do it?
So we're not throttling free speech at all. I mean, these groups, Students for Justice for Palestine, they have said that they are in cahoots with Hamas. They say we don't just stand in solidarity, that we're in cahoots with them. So the state of Florida, through our universities, we cannot be subsidizing those groups. I mean, that's basically providing material support for terrorism. So it's not a First Amendment issue. It's that we'll do whatever wrangling we have to do legally. Brian, throughout my whole time as governor, there's always someone will sue this. We always, almost always come out on top. So we'll get that done. We'll act accordingly to make sure we're protecting taxpayers, to make sure we're protecting the safety of our Jewish students. And Brian, we've done a lot in Florida to combat anti-Semitism on college campuses. We've provided security for Jewish day schools. We've known that the anti-Semitism issue has been a big issue, but I am shocked at how bad it's gotten since October 7th. I never thought, even in the most left-wing universities, that you'd have kids celebrating Hamas terrorism. There's a sickness at these universities. I'm going to send the Justice Department in to make sure that these universities are protecting their Jewish students. You should not have a Jewish student fleeing for safety because of some angry mob on their college campus.